News arrives that Nisar's leopard has been accidentally recaptured. A dart containing anesthetic will be needed to remove her from the snare with the minimum of harm.
It was a real shock to see her struggling like this. Even though this was for science, part of me just wanted to set her free.
At close quarters, her presence is bewitching.
One of the most amazing parts of the trapping was the reaction of the locals towards her. You could see them gently brushing the snow off her fur, patting her.
The surprise capture is a chance for the locals to see her up close and for researchers to change her collar for one with a fresh battery. The cuts are cleaned with antiseptic swabs to lessen the chance of infection, and she's kept warm when at her most vulnerable. Every remaining snow leopard is precious.
Here was this mystical creature, a legend, suddenly surrounded by humans who were trying to pin her down and shackle her. And yet, there's a magic that this beast gives off. It was strange to see humans trying to tame nature, trying to tame this animal.
After she had been asleep in the cage for 8 hours, the researchers were confident the tranquilizer had worn off. She seemed to have made a full recovery, but the recapture had sown fresh doubts in Nisar's mind.
Tom, are you afraid of the risks that are involved? Does it justify it?
If I didn't feel that it justified what we're doing, I wouldn't do it. You've become emotionally attached to this animal. As a biologist, I know very few people in my position that aren't very emotional about the animals that we have spent our lives trying to protect. For me to go out there and put a collar on a cat is probably as rough on me as it is that cat. I don't do it lightly. I think of nothing but her safety. And I know that, yes, she's sacrificing a little bit, and she's wearing an ugly radio collar, and she's going to carry it for a year, maybe 2 or 3 years. But she's doing this for the betterment of the species, for the betterment of snow leopards here in Pakistan, for the betterment of snow leopards all the way across their range.